everybody, what's up? I don't even know why I'm going live, but I had the itch and the urge to just hop on here and I don't even know. Talk about whatever, Got a fun stream coming up on Wednesday night. Myself, Destiny, and Brett. Watch until you drop Scream 5, Scream 2022, 5 Scream, I Scream. We all scream for ice cream. That's right. So that's going to be coming up on Wednesday. I was supposed to be doing The Strangers Pray at Night on Thursday, but me and Damien talked about it, and we think it's best if we move it to a different date. I know a lot of people will be seeing Scream 6 that day, and that would kind of take away from, the people that want to come and hang out with us as we watch Strangers Pray at Night for the 5-year anniversary. So we postponed it. We are going to be, checking possible dates to see when we can do it. It will be very soon, though, because the end of the month he has to go shoot another movie. So he wants to get this thing done before he leaves. So we toss back and forth some other dates, and we are working on that. But let me say hello to who's here so far for this random hangout time. Lamontra, my man, Boogman, Chris Snyder, Maga Cat, what's up, Rosie, my darling? Robert the Wolfman, can't wait to get you on here, man. And whoever else you happen to bring on so we can watch Wes Craven's new Nightmare, dude. It's going to be a good time. I haven't watched it in a long time, so looking forward to watching it. Hopefully we can get some special guests on, if you know what I mean, since Dylan's new Nightmare is going to be coming out. You and Cecil Laird and Dave McRae. Oh, man. Miko Hughes. I'm very, very excited for that, for sure. Can't wait to see what you... Oh, my gosh. Ghostface is messaging me. He asked if I want to die tonight. That's fucking weird. But who's ready for Scream 6? I mean, Scream 6 is coming out. Some people will see it Wednesday. Some people are going to see it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It don't even matter when you see it. But just see it. I mean, unless you're not a Scream fan, then I totally get it. And that's perfectly fine. Because I know there's people out there that don't like the Scream franchise or Halloween or Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm coming around to Nightmare on Elm Street, guys. I really, really am. Rewatching all those movies has been a blast. Can't wait to dive into The Dream Child. That's going to be next. So it's going to be a good time. Good time. Robert Wolfman says we'll be having the teaser for Dylan's new Nightmare coming out very soon. Very soon indeed. Don't know why I talk like that. That's fucking weird. I saw you last night, Robert, on the horror channel. I popped on and said what's going on because I saw you watching some trailers over there, doing some reactions. Trailer reactions are good stuff. I really enjoy doing those. But it's Michael Myers Monday, ladies and gentlemen. And before I came down here to jump on here for a little bit, I was upstairs watching none other than Halloween Ends for about the 8th time. So, huge fan. Don't know why I wanted to watch it. Just had the urge to pop it in. So I did. And I watched it. I watched about half of it. It does something for me. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I like it so much. I know it has a bunch of haters. MAGA. It's okay. I respect anybody either way. If you like Halloween Ends, if you didn't, all good. All personal preference. I'm a huge fan. I will back it 100%. It's number 2 in my franchise rankings, so I always show love for Halloween Ends no matter what. But if you don't like it, I'm not going to be a dick like some other people and hate on you and call you names, because that's not what I like to do. Not at all. Not at all. Jamie Hart, Halloween Ends is awesome. Thank Chris Snyder says I love Halloween Ends. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. But either way, I respect your opinion regardless if you like it or not. It's obviously personal preference. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever makes you happy. Movies are subjective. They're all there for us to watch them. It's art. And, if it entertains us, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. There's a million other movies out there, so there's no reason to get hung up on one, that people enjoy. Then you got to shit on them for liking it. Not the right way to go about it. at all. And then before that movie, I was watching the original Leprechaun. I figured, why not? Why not watch Leprechaun? I mean, it is almost St. Patrick's Day, my lass and my lads. You might as well pop it in, have some Lucky Charms, have some Yingling or Guinness beer. Why the fuck not? Have some Bailey's coffee liqueur. Oh, yeah, that's a good... I haven't watched it in a long time. Definitely doesn't take itself seriously at all. I mean, it is a leprechaun who is after his gold. So, I mean, you're going to get the rainbows, the pot of gold, the four-leaf clover, all of that stuff. MAGA, I'm going to pretend I did not see that comment. Leprechaun is better than ends. That's heartbreaking news because I disagree. Disagree wholeheartedly, my friend. But once again, who am I to judge? If that's what you love, if that's what you prefer, then good for you, MAGA cat. Hope you are healing well, my friend. I say that every time. Truly mean it. Hope you're feeling well. Hope you're feeling well. Yeah, Chris Snyder, I think he's full of it, man. I don't know about all that. They're always after me Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms, man. That's the cereal where you throw the fucking cereal away and eat the marshmallows. And it ain't just kids that do that. Like, I do that. I don't want the cereal. I want the marshmallows. But yeah, like I said, it's just a hangout sesh. Feel free to ask anything you want. Drop it in the chat. Anything at all. Any questions you got, feel free to shoot them out. Like I said, I'm not going to go too long tonight. Just felt like coming on, seeing who popped in, seeing who wanted to hang out for a little bit, and enjoy. But, yeah, Lucky Charms, I mean, my kids eat them, but that's about it. And I'm not a huge fan of Lucky Charms. Let me ask you guys in the chat, what is your favorite? If you got to eat breakfast cereal, if that's what you're going to eat, what is your favorite breakfast cereal? I need to know. I'm a huge Reese's Puffs guy, and I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They're probably two of my favorites. There we go, Brooke. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So good. So good. Jamie Hart says, I popped into Destination Station Screamathon. As soon as I got there, Halloween Ends questions started coming in. We were supposed to be talking about Scream. Well, that's good. Because, yeah. Halloween usually does come up on my streams for the most part. But from, obviously, my decor and decorations and stuff, huge Halloween fan. Huge Halloween fanboy. And Friday the 13th, of course. But Scream is definitely, climbing the ranks of my favorite franchises for sure. Starships of Greatness, welcome! I just subscribed to your channel, my friend. Just subscribed to your channel. Appreciate you coming and stopping in. Can't wait for Scream 6? Either can I. I wish I could go see it on Thursday, but it's gonna, maybe. It's gonna be hard. Let's see. Chris Snyder says French Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Maga said Weedles. Delicious. It has a hint of hemp flavoring in every grain, ladies and gentlemen. I'm into Cocoa Puffs. Brooke Scarlett says Apple Jacks. My kids like Apple Jacks. Robert the Wolfman says I'm torn between Reese's and Cinnamon Toast Crunch, although Fruity Pebbles are pretty dope. Cocaine Puffs, that's what I'm talking about. Cocaine. The Bears on cocaine. That's a movie. Let me know if my mic's too loud for you guys. How about now? I was trying not to kill, man, because my last couple of videos, I was like, my audio, I was so loud, and it was getting on my nerves. So let me know. The mic should be back on, but let me know, because it's saying that I'm connected. Ghostbuster cereal, is that a thing? Dude, when it comes to Halloween time, do you guys like, you guys get like Boo Berry and Count Chocula and Frankenberry? Do you guys go out and grab those? Because they're not out for that long. Maybe a month or two, and then they put them away. But when they're out, you gotta grab them. I think, yes, it's kind of similar to Lucky Charms, but I think the cereal that's in those Halloween brands definitely a lot sweeter than Lucky Charms. They got that little shine on them, the gloss. But every time I see those boxes, you know Halloween is coming up because they come out way like ahead of time. So Brooke wants to know, when am I seeing Scream 6? I'm going to be going on Friday night at 6:30 p.m. I would love to go see it on Thursday, but obviously I need a babysitter for my kids, and it's just easier for Friday. My mom can watch them on Friday, so I'm going to hold off till Friday and go. Luckily, I've stayed away from any spoilers whatsoever. I haven't heard anything. I know they're out there, and maybe I have seen one, but I just glanced over it, not paying full attention. So, I'm not really worried about it. I went all the way through Halloween Ends, and I didn't see any spoilers for that either, so hope I'm doing all right. Let's see. Ghostbusters tastes great with milk and juice and toast. A nutritious breakfast with the ghost. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even eat breakfast really. Like Monday through Friday, I don't eat breakfast. Then Saturday and Sunday I do, because I gotta cook breakfast for the kids and the wife on the weekends. Got the eggs going, you got the bacon, the sausage, the hash browns, the biscuits, the southern gravy, all of that. Just Saturday and Sundays are my breakfast days. The rest of the week, skip breakfast. I know it's not a good idea, but I don't do that. Chris Snyder says, I read the whole plot of Ends like 2 weeks before Halloween Ends came out. I'm staying away from Scream spoilers. Yes, I have. Yeah, then there are people out there that seek out the spoilers. They want to know everything before they go into the movie, and that is not the way that I want to see this movie. I want to be surprised who the killer is, or not who the killer is, or if we even get to see who the killer is. And by the way, that fucking Roy Burns mask over there is looking pretty nice in the light. Looking really good up there. I like that. I got my new setup behind me. You guys can't really see it that good because it's a little bit dark in here tonight. But I spent all day yesterday reorganizing the shelves, spreading out the, all the horror memorabilia. It was feeling a little cluttered for me personally, so I had to spread it out and, make it more, give it some more feng shui, I'm going to go upstairs and see your feng shui. What movie's that from? Go. Chris, I saw you asked earlier, what are my 2023 most anticipated movies? Obviously, Scream 6. Non-horror related, I want to see Mario Brothers. I think that looks great. What else is coming out that I want to see? I'm not into most movies like most people are. Well, you guys probably already know this, but when it comes to movies, I am fairly picky, and it has to really, really catch my eye for me to want to go see it. Chris, I saw you guys were talking about that new Ninja Turtles movie. I saw the trailer for that today. It looks fun. It looks really fun. I wish we would get a live action movie instead of a cartoon, because they kind of went that route multiple times. And I was a huge fan of the Ninja Turtle movies back in the day. The first one and then the second one. Robert the Wolfman, the Pope's Exorcism looks fantastic. I just delivered the poster of that today to my local theater, actually. I had no idea what it's about. No clue. I read the poster and it said, oh. Okay, that's what that is then. I might have to watch that trailer because I have no idea what it's about, but I'm assuming it's about a pope and an exorcism, I would imagine. Tell me if I'm wrong. MAGA Cat says, I'm getting extremely high and got chocolate milk waiting in the freezer. You guys ever drink vanilla milk? Let me ask you that. You guys ever drink vanilla milk? I am a huge fan of vanilla milk. My local, dairy, I guess, they deliver to my house every Friday, and I make sure to get my fucking supply of chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla, baby. Corey Cunning Yeah, chocolate milk. Just like Corey Cunningham, baby. He could have had a beer, but he said, nah, give me that chocolate drink because they couldn't afford the Yoo-Hoo in it. Couldn't afford the Yoo-Hoo, so they had to call it chocolate drink. I think I'm gonna watch it. Robert, I am gonna watch it. There's like so many. I want to see Children of the Corn. I know it's probably dog shit. I've heard a couple reviews. It's pretty much average when it comes to the Children of the Corn franchise. But it's always been a franchise I've been intrigued by. I thought the original was fantastic. I thought the original was creepy. The CGI was awful back in the day, though, when they had the corn monster and shit. And then I heard something that's in this new movie is pretty bad as well. I thought Isaac and Malachi in the first one were great. I thought that cafe scene in the diner when the kids lock the doors and kill everybody inside, I thought that was fantastic as well. Robert the Wolfman Strawberry and Vanilla Milk is amazing. God, why do I keep coughing? Shit. Milk is fire, dude. Milk is fire, for real. I used to not drink enough milk, and now I just can't get enough. Can't get enough at all. So we got the Scream 6 coming out. What else we got coming out? Let's take a look real quick. We got Saw X coming out, or Saw 10, or whatever the fuck it's called. Who knows? All right, let me see something. Let me see what we got coming out. Interested to check this out. All right, let's see. Evil Dead Rise, of course. Yeah, I 110% want to see that movie. Evil Dead Rise is going to dominate. Sebastian, my dude, welcome. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, Rosie, I did hear it. I heard it sucks, and then I heard it's just kind of middle of the road. But I still want to check it out. I believe I've seen most of them, the Children of the Corn movies. There's like 11 or 12 of them by now. All right, let's see. I've been seeing a lot of previews for that, like, Unwelcome movie. It's like a limited release, then VOD. I've been seeing a lot for that. Let me see. I used to go to upcominghorrormovies.com all the time. And it would tell me what kind of movies are coming out. That was like my go-to back in the day when I realized I didn't know anybody liked, horror movies. Okay, we got Megan coming out on Blu-ray and physical media, which unfortunately I wasn't a fan of Megan. I will stick with Child's Play 2019. I know you guys don't like that. We got The Boogeyman coming out in June. Never heard of it. Insidious 5. Guess what, guys? I've never seen one of the Insidious movies. Not one. I saw the Conjuring movies, but I've never seen Insidious. Renfield? Yes, I did a trailer reaction to that one. That looks great. That movie looks absolutely hilarious. Nicolas Cage. I love Nicolas Cage and pretty much everything he does, so very excited to check that out. And Chris Snyder, I'm going to put you into timeout for that comment. I got Megan weeks ago, and I much prefer that over Child's Play. You're in timeout, my good friend. You are in timeout. Brooke Scarlett, I appreciate you. She didn't care for Megan either, so I definitely, that's another movie that's a mixed bag for people. Megan's either you love it or you hate it. I saw it, I was like, it's fine. I've left the movie multiple times this year, movie theater, saying, it's fine. Knock at the Cabin, it's fine. Cocaine Bear, it's fine. Just nothing is knocking it out of the park, and I'm hoping that Scream 6 can do that. Be the first movie of the year to make me go, damn, now that was good. I hope. Sebastian says every review I've seen for Scream 6 is saying it's very good. That's what I've heard too. Way better than the reviews for Halloween Ends. Unfortunately, they were not very good. Sits at a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. It breaks my heart. Breaks my Michael Myers heart. Robert the Wolfman says, upcoming horror movies was a great site for horror movies back in the day. Kind of sucks now. Yeah, I was just on it. It's like it's so fucking weird, and it's like trying to kick me off. We got the Meg 2 coming out. I know that's not, I guess it's horror, but it's got a big fucking fish in it, so it kills people, so I like the first one for what it was. It was entertaining enough, and my son loves sharks, so definitely will be checking that one out for sure. I don't know about the theater, but definitely will be going to watch that movie. Yep, I forgot about Sick, Chris Snyder, thanks. Snick it's fine. So it's the year of fine so far for me. The year of fine. Pale Blue Eye, I don't even know if I've ever heard of that before. Yes, Child's Play remake does have some great kills. And Corey Tiger! Yeah, you're the man. Corey motherfucking Feldman. I'm the kid, I'm the comeback kid. I mean, it may be made to be made fun of, but he's like white Michael Jackson, dude. He is like Michael Jackson of white dudes. I'm the kid, I'm the comeback kid. I can't stop. I watched that fucking music video and it just has me cracking up. I can't handle it. Smile? That was another one for me. Smile was another one for me that I just said, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know if I'm just being too picky, if I'm expecting something else from these movies. I don't know. I think I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to movies. You know, it's like I don't want myself to like movies, I guess, sometimes. But then other times, it's just not a good movie for me. It's just not good for me. I'm trying to think of a movie that I like. Well, never mind. Ghostface, leave me alone. The Lake is a new foreign creature movie coming out soon, and it looks badass. I heard Wham talking about that one. Mike said it sounds. He said it looks pretty good for what it looks like, but I don't know. Do not know. I think my problem is I just keep rewatching all the movies that I love from before. Yep, Chris, you are right. I think you knocked it right out. You know what? You're the. Hold on, where is it at, buddy? Chris, because you made a very good point. You made a really good point. Matthew McConaughey would like to thank you for your point. The movie industry hypes up every fucking movie.
All right.
Every freaking movie. No matter what it is, Hollywood is making it out to be the next best thing since sliced bread. And they get people's hopes up. And I know that's on the people themselves to go in with low expectations. But they make it seem like it's going to be the best movie ever. And then you go in and you watch it and you're like, I wanted more. I expected more. These companies are overhyping their movies and then it's just all downhill. You know, you're going in expectations up here when the film's really just down here. So you're going to be somewhere here. You know, it's just, they got to stop. Nope, Sebastian, I did not see the new Children. Ghostface, stop it. I did not see the new Children of the Corn yet. I would like to, but I haven't seen it yet. That's why I love high school girls. I get older and they stay the same age. Hell yeah, they do. Sebastian says, I'm hearing a lot of good things for Scream 6, but still going in with low expectations. Everyone made Scream 22 seem amazing when it was like average. Well, you're in timeout too, Sebastian. I put your ass in a bloody timeout for 5 seconds. Count them down with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're out of your timeout. Yeah, Scream 2022 is fire. In my opinion, of course. Rosie, I've never seen Dazed and Confused. Please don't leave. Please. Never seen it.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I'm a bad man who doesn't see movies. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Like, there's people, like, you guys think Brett is bad with all the new releases, with all them old movies he's watching now? I haven't seen pretty much any of those movies that he watched. And honestly, I just don't plan on. They may be the greatest movies ever, but I just don't find the need or the interest to want to watch them. You know? I have to have a passion or a driving need to watch the movies. I just can't go and pop in a movie that I have no interest in and never have. You know, I may just fucking, you know, put myself in a movie box, in a movie bubble, and I only watch movies within that certain bubble. That's just the way I am. I've always been that way. You need to see it, Matt. Oh man, there goes those things. That was like a big thing like a year ago for me. Everybody's saying, you need to see that movie and you need to see this one. And I was like, yeah, I guess. Maybe. and I never do. I just never do. When people tell me I should see a movie, I kind of just go the other way. You know, I don't know. I heard it's good. I just can't. I just keep watching the same fucking movies over and over again, and I can't help it. Like this morning, rewatching Hellraiser, but that's like not one that I watch often, so kind of like refamiliarizing myself with it. Since watching movies from 1987 now, trying to get my top 5 together, but that one might have to be a top 10 because 1987 has amazing movies, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do just 5. But I'll put Dazed and Confused on my list, okay? I'll put it on the list. MAGA wants me to stimulate my mind. We'll see. Man, I am a slacker. I am a slacker for sure. Oh, Chris Snyder says the original Hellraiser is in my top 10 horror movies. Really? I've watched about 40 minutes of it so far. Gonna go up and watch some more in a little bit. I'm digging it. The Hellraiser is a movie I didn't want to watch with my kids in the room. For obvious reasons. I got the grime, the sex, the chains. Yeah, it's a little much for the kids here. I mean, I'll let them watch Halloween and shit, but Hellraiser might be pushing it just a tad. Just a little bit. Sebastian, I've been on a run of watching movies like Gladiator and 300. I saw Gladiator for the first time, and it's top fave for me. I've never seen either one of those either. I'm sorry. They're just... I watched a lot of comic book movies. I watched horror movies. A lot of Adam Sandler movies. I love Adam Sandler, everything. Damn, Brooke says, Dazed and Confused is in my top 5 movies of all time. I'm going to have to watch it. I'm going to have to give it a watch. Sebastian, yeah, that makes sense. You're into history stuff. That's cool. So I can understand why you want to watch all those movies and stuff. That totally makes sense. So that just makes me seem really bad that I'm just into murder. So what does that... Oh, God. Yep. It makes me seem real bad. I'm into only movies that people get killed in heinous ways by a murderer. That just makes me out to seem like a creep. And I've done it to myself. Fucking deal with the consequences, okay? Damn it! Damn it, sex and death. That's what I live for. Sex and death. You know what I'm saying? 69. Oh my God. Yeah, definitely. 100%. I'm a sex and death kind of guy. Gotta have the boobies, you know what I mean? All good. I'm so behind on recent movies, and yet I watch the same stuff over and over again. Yeah, me too. That's usually how it goes. Like, I still haven't seen Ready or Not, and I've heard that movie's great, and I own it, and I've just never watched it. My wife wanted to watch it, and we just never popped it in. It just doesn't make sense. There's just so many movies. I feel like I missed a lot growing up that I had no idea what they were, so I'm kind of just finally getting around to a lot of first-time watches that I wish I would have seen back in the day. That's why my freaking movie collection keeps growing, because I'm finding a bunch of movies that I've never seen, and I'm buying them. And collecting movies and Blu-rays and steelbooks is bad, man. It's a great habit, but it's also bad. Brooke hasn't seen Ready or Not either. Either has Sebastian. I just watched Pray at Night today. Good job, Brooke. Like I said, I was planning on watching that Thursday with Damien, but we are going to postpone it for hopefully a week, and then next week we will be hanging out with the man in the mask. I'm very excited and nervous at the same time, but I think it's going to be a good time. Chris Snyder says Ready or Not is a blast. I was late on that one too. I watched it when Radio Silence got announced to direct Scream 5, and that's when I knew they were right guys for Scream. I've heard only good things about Ready or Not. Only good things. Let me text the wife. She's going to be home a little later, so probably hooking up or something, you know what I mean? I'm just kidding. I heard Bone Tomahawk's really good. I did hear that as well, my friend. Sebastian says, I've just been in the mood for Texas Chainsaw 2. I saw the 2003 one yesterday with my sister. I was eating spaghetti while watching and almost vomited. Texas Chainsaw Massacre of 2003 is better than the original. You can tell Lee from Drum Dums that I said that, and then I put a stamp on it and then shoved it right up his ass. I don't know what the fuck that even means, but just go with it. Just go with what I'm saying here, people. Thank you, Chris Snyder. I appreciate the original for what it was, but it's not better than the fucking remake. I thought the whole point of watching a movie is to enjoy it and have fun. Like, I don't get enjoyment from watching the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I just don't. You know, the beginning is one of your favorites too. I haven't watched the beginning in a long time. I know it had some of the similar flavors. For sure. Had some of the similar flavors as 2003, but Brooke agrees. Matt loved 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Well, thank you, Brooke. And I knew I liked you. So Sally, dude, all Sally does is yell, man. Sally screams for like an hour. It's like the end of Rob Zombie's Halloween when Scout Taylor Compton is screaming for 30 minutes straight. I mean, I guess you would be screaming in real life because you got a big beastly man trying to stab you with a knife. But it does get pretty old. It does get pretty old, for sure. What are you guys up to tonight? What are you guys doing? What do you guys have to eat for dinner? What are you having for dessert, if you know what I mean? Like, no, dude, I'm talking about like ice cream or pie or something, man. Franklin? Oh, I love Franklin. Franklin's my boy, yo. Hold on. I'm gonna get... Where the hell is he? Franklin's here somewhere. I love Franklin. Where is it? Let me see. No, that's not Franklin. Where the hell's Franklin? Let me see. Damn, I think I deleted it. Nope. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Franklin.
Come on, Franklin. It's gonna be a fun trip.
There you go, everybody. There's Franklin. Hope you enjoyed him. I hope you enjoyed Franklin. He is a good guy. He can count by twos, and he can even tie his shoes. So, spread some love for Franklin. Like, why did they bring a guy in a wheelchair and then they expect him to wheel himself through some grassy-ass land, up some hills and some fucking ditches and shit? Like, he's in a wheelchair, and then I don't understand. He's such a burden, and then they're like trying to go on these like detours and shit, and he's in a wheelchair. Not that I'm against wheelchair people, but it's, you know, really hard. And then you're gonna take him out there with Leatherface. Obviously, he ain't getting away. That brings me to another point about wheelchair guy, Mark from Friday the 13th Part 2. Vicky comes back, you know, after changing into her delicious brown panties, and she can't find Mark. And then she thinks that he went up the stairs. All right? She thinks the guy in the wheelchair went up the stairs. What is he going to do? Is he going to crawl up them stairs like the dude did in Scary Movie 2? He says he's going to drag that wheelchair and he keeps falling back down the steps? Makes no sense, man. No sense. But Mark did get a cool death when he wheeled down them steps, and it was awesome. I know, man, her panties were brown. Like, she took off what she was wearing to put on sexy panties, and she put on brown ones. She might as well just went commando, let that stuff just hang loose. You know? I met her, by the way. Very, very nice person. She came to my hometown to watch Friday the 13th Part 2 with us last year. Really, really cool person. Got up on stage, answered questions and stuff. She was really cool. Tried to get her on the channel a few times, but I think the time that we did, she had a convention to go to, so she was unable to do it, but would have been pretty cool, man. Very nice lady. Oh, they were brown before. Brooke, Friday the 13th Part 2 is my number 2. number 2 in the franchise. It was my number 1 for a while, but I have so much nostalgia for part 3. I know people don't like it that much. I know it lags in the middle, they say. I don't think so, but people have said. But that's my favorite one. Friday the 13th Part 3, iconic Richard Brooker look of Jason. Blu-ray Addict, what's up, buddy? I did not see that Scream 7 was confirmed, but I kind of figured that we were going to get a Scream 7, and that's whenever the almighty Stu will make his return. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah. Franklin should have been ripped out of the chair and hung in the meat hook. I agree. I fucking agree. Chris Snyder says Friday 2 is my favorite with 2009. 2009 is banging. People that don't like Friday 13th, 2009 have some problems. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but if your opinion's wrong, that's your problem, not mine. Just say you. So we're getting like the yes, yep, that's what we're getting. Little trilogy action. It's all good with me. All good with me. Oh my gosh, I know. I also wanted to just send out a nice appreciation to you guys. Obviously, this was not a planned stream or anything, but to still have you guys come out and hang out for a little bit, that means a lot. I really do appreciate it. And you know, no, am I a big channel? No. Do I pull in the views that I would like to? No. But when I do my live streams, I consistently have fantastic people to come out and support me every time. A little bit more people come out depending on who the guest is. I'm just saying. But either way, it does really, really, really show me that you guys actually do appreciate what I do. And can't thank you guys enough. I really can't. Blu-ray enjoys all the Friday films. You better believe it does. Yes, Sebastian, I agree. Even if the bad Friday films are bad, you still have a good time. Like Jason Takes Manhattan has been climbing my ranking. That shit used to be at like number 11 or 10, and now it's like up to like 6 or 7. It's just something about it. A lot of nostalgia for me as well. Watched that one a lot growing up on TV. So, thank you, MAGA. I appreciate that. And I love you too, buddy. Chris says, tits and ass, great kills, great Jason, really good atmosphere, fun characters, classic setting. What else do you want from a Friday movie? Stackhead and Hockey Mask 2009 has it. It does. It really, really does. And I've heard people bitch about the characters, but they're no different. Really no different. I was watching Drum Lee the other day talking about that one, that all the characters are frat boy douchebags. They all are for the most part. Some are funner than others, but they're mostly douchebags. That's what horror movies are for. I do not watch the Oscars Blu-ray Addict, but I know a lot of people do. MAGA loves Friday 4, and you can't go wrong with the final chapter. Can't go wrong at all with the final chapter, my friends. Sebastian, I love Freddy vs. Jason. Seeing him in a neighborhood setting is refreshing and fun kills and stuff. Freddy vs. Jason, I loved when it came out. I did, and yeah, then I didn't. I never rewatch it. Holy fuck. Took a muscle relaxer from my back, and it's fucking starting to hit me. Damn. Yeah, I used to love Freddy vs. Jason. Saw it in theaters twice. Grew up a little bit, obviously, and the love for that movie has kind of went out the window. But, I mean, I can see why people do like it, for sure. I was debating if I want to put that in my Nightmare on Elm Street ranking whenever I do it, and do my watch-along or not. Whoa. Yeah, I know, Blu-ray Addict. 20 years ago. It's insane. I'm really starting to feel super old. And I'm not even that old. But all the stuff that I loved as a kid is old, 20 years old now. Me and my wife are binge-watching Boy Meets World. Yes, I've already seen them, but I wanted to watch them again from the beginning. That show just hits different, man. Every single show has a meaning and personal growth. And I know it's for kids, but Boy Meets World is probably one of my favorite shows of all time, and always will be. Chris Snyder, I think you're going to pop in Freddy vs. Jason now, my friend. And I'm probably going to go upstairs and finish Hellraiser. I'm digging Hellraiser, man. I'm digging it. I don't really like the franchise as a whole, but the first one got some shit going on. I like it. I do like it. But like I said, I'll be back on Mr. Feeney. Yeah, so I'll be back on here Wednesday night. I think we're going either 8:30 or 8:45. I know Scream 2022 is a long movie. It's about 2 hours, so kind of as soon as the stream starts, chat for a second, boom, movie on, because that's a long one. And I mean, I do enjoy the shit out of it, so it's gonna be fun, but it is a long one, and I don't want to, waste too much time. What else coming up on the channel? I got me and Destiny movies we haven't seen. We are going to be watching Wolf Cop from 2014, I believe. Neither me or her have seen that movie, so that's going to be a first-time watch for both of us. Watch Until You Drop. Like I said, we got the Scream one, and then me and Brett are going to be watching the original Candyman, which I haven't watched in a long, long time. So that's going to be coming up. What else I got coming up? Like I said, the Strangers Pray at Night stream. Hopefully my Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5 watch along, so I can get this series wrapped up. What else I got going on? Working on Behind the Mask stuff. That one's not going to be... James will no longer be doing Behind the Mask. He's not interested in YouTube anymore, and totally fine with it. I just made sure it was okay with him that I continue Behind the Mask. Just gonna be me and Chad from now on. So I'm gonna get with him and see what he wants to do next. Maybe might do another franchise battle like we did for Halloween and Friday the 13th. Open to suggestions of which franchise you guys think we should do. I'll get back with Chad and we'll see what we're gonna do. We were thinking about maybe doing the Scream franchise, but then again, we got the new one coming out probably next year again or the year after, so might wait on that. I'm not sure. Trying to think what else. We wanted to do a little bit of remake battles versus the originals. I know I've done that on the channel before in the past, but I kind of have a new audience now compared to what I did back then. So might be doing that. A lot of stuff going on. I'm going to keep doing my shorts I've been putting out because they've been hitting really good for me recently. Just trying to do whatever I can, trying to grow the channel, trying to just do the stuff I love and what I love to talk about, and that is pretty much what I like to do on here, you know what I mean? Like I said before, the views are not as great as I would have hoped this far into my career. However, the people that show up have grown tremendously and are amazing. All the collabs I've done are amazing. You know, people that never would have dreamed of working with, dude. It was so cool. Dude, Luck of the Irish. Oh my gosh. My boy Ryan Merriman. I haven't watched that movie in so long. I love that movie. When's that? March 17th, next Friday? What time are you doing your stream, buddy? I gotta check with the wifey. I mean, if she says it's all right, I know I'm not whipped. I just, gotta take her into consideration if we got plans or anything. Yeah, Sebastian, you're right. I mean, tonight hasn't been that many people, but that's expected. It was random, and I didn't know I was even doing this until like 45 minutes before it started. So, yeah, like whenever people have an advance notice, I mean, they do show up and they do hang out and have a good time. I know my comedy, I try, dude. I really do. I try. I don't know if I could do stand-up comedy. I don't know if, you know what I mean? I love comedy. I love being funny, but my jokes kind of come from the heat of the moment. So I don't know if I could just make up stuff. But I just like to bring happiness, and it sounds corny as fuck. Happiness and joy, and just bring an upbeat attitude to the table every time. Even if I don't like the subject that's at hand, what we're talking about, if I'm on somebody else's stream and I really don't want to be there and I am there, I'm definitely going to still put a good face forward and give it my all, for sure. When I didn't want to be there, I just wouldn't show up, like for the Stream Demons, right, Chris? No, it's just my wife was kind of got annoying for her, really, for me doing this all the time, but I've kind of cut back to just doing the one night a week and then do it when she's not home, so she doesn't care that much, and I don't blame her because, being with her and the kids is more important, so I don't want to put that to the side. So, favorite TV show of all time? It might be Boy Meets World, dude. There you go. I did 3 out of 7 episodes with the Stream Demons. And I missed the coolest one. I missed the Christmas one with Dave McRae. So, fucking loser me, right? Luck me. But at least I got to work with him I worked with him twice after, so it was all good. Still been trying to get Dave on. He's a busy dude, though, so I totally get it. Been trying to get Lee on, but that strikes out. Wham! I can't. They're way too big, obviously, and just trying to get to know some new people. Oh, I also got bringing on Garrett from Born to Be Rad. I'm gonna bring him on to the Faccmonster Cafe. Get to know him a little bit, talk to him. So, super pumped about that as well. But yeah, that's good enough for me for tonight, guys. Just wanted to come on, hang out a little bit, talk with you guys. Appreciate everybody that showed up tonight as always. Please remember to hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already. Everyone means a lot to me and do appreciate it. And like I said, I'll be back here Wednesday night with Destiny and Brett, and we will debut the new theme song to Watch Until You Drop that I made with my terrible singing voice. That will be debuting as well beforehand. So make sure to get there early so you can hear it. And I'm going to go upstairs and finish some Hellraiser, I think. Love you guys. Appreciate everything you guys do for me. If anybody happens to watch this after the fact, please subscribe to the channel if you are new. Links are below to my Patreon and my YouTube membership. As little as $1.99 a month will get you... Oh, I did it again. I didn't put the fucking card up. I'm bad at this. Get you on this puppy right here with the rest of these fine folks that I love and appreciate very much. So, love you guys. Have a good night. And I will see you all on, a day in the week that ends with Y. So, probably Wednesday. We're going to say goodbye to Mark. Bye, Mark.